What is this video about Treyarch? Hold on.
It looks
It's
like
about
Call of
Black
Duty players
Ops?
have finally won. Activision are seemingly listening to the community. Operator and weapon skins will not be carrying forward from Black Ops 6 to Black Ops 7 because apparently they don't fit into the theming of Black Ops 7. That's according to Activision anyway, which would make you think BO7 will not be having any of the silly, unrealistic skins that we've seen in Call of Duty over
Maybe if that's how it was, I would actually buy the game.
recent years. But I'm not entirely convinced that this update is completely sincere. I think there's a lot more to this, and there's also another game that I believe may have shifted the way Black Ops 7 has gone, and that's Battlefield 6. The success of that game's beta, its pre-orders, and the hype around it compared to BO7 is on a completely different level this year. And if you look at some of the changes Battlefield 6 has done to make players excited, removing tac sprint, going back to their roots, you could say. Having played it, it feels like a proper Battlefield game, and even the ex-Activision Blizzard president has come out and said, COD has gone downhill for years. Luckily, Battlefield will force them to change. BF6 will stomp Black Ops 7
I
and
hope
change
so.
COD for the better. If an ex-Blizzard president is saying that, not even the players, then there's got to be something to it. At the end of the day, one thing Call of Duty hasn't had for a long time is competition. Even back in the day when Battlefield was at its biggest, BF3, BF4, it was still, in terms of sales and player base, never on the same level as COD, but it was the closest game to it, and it did at least provide some competition. That went away for a while, and I don't think it's a coincidence. Since then, this franchise has just gone all over the place, because there is no other game to take away its player base. This year, however, there is, and it seems like
There was X Defiant, and I tried playing X Defiant for a while. I got semi-decent at the game, but it was never truly a competitor, I feel like.
even though Activision's leadership has said they believe Call of Duty is too big to fail, they're worried. They put this message out yesterday where they said, first off, thank you. Call of Duty has always been fueled by the community. Every match, every clip, every bit of feedback. You've shaped this franchise right alongside us. We know there's been a lot of conversation recently about the identity of Call of Duty. Some of you have said we've drifted from what made Call of Duty unique in the first place. Immersive, intense, visceral, and in many ways, grounded. That feedback hits home, and we take it seriously. We hear you. Throughout development, Treyarch and Raven's North Star have been to deliver a spiritual successor to Black Ops 2, while taking some big swings. You'll see it across Black Ops 7's multiplayer, zombies, and co-op campaign, and even in Dead Ops Arcade 4. Over the years, we've had a variety of games and experiences that fans have enjoyed, from the Modern Warfare series to the Black Ops series and beyond. Today, we want to share with you some of the ways we're approaching things in Black Ops 7. So let's take a look at exactly what they're changing this year. Operators, operator skins, and weapons from Black Ops 6 will no longer carry forward into Black Ops 7. They say BO7 needs to feel authentic to Call of Duty and its setting. That is why Black Ops 6
Oh, wait. I fucking hope that they do that. I still don't know if I would buy the game, but enjoying actually watching a serious Call of Duty game for once would be a change.
content will not carry forward to BO7. However, double XP tokens and gobblegums will still carry forward, because we recognise your time and progression are important. But this change will only apply to BO7 and not to Warzone. Now, on the outside, this sounds like a great thing for Black Ops 7. One of the major complaints was that BO6 especially, but even the games before that, Cold War, Modern Warfare 3, Call of Duty went from a semi-realistic shooter to now being able to see multicoloured operators, American Dad, the Terminator, running around the map. Multiplayer, from that point of view, became super unrealistic. Activision, for a lot of people, when it came to operator skins, took it way too far. People play Call of Duty because they want to shoot people online. What they don't want to do is shoot someone in a bunny rabbit costume. It has become crazy, although I will admit,
You don't want to go around killing Beavis and Butthead in free-for-all, bro?
some of the skins were quite cool. So this would have you believe
That's not something you want to do in your Call of Duty game? That's crazy. Why wouldn't you want to go kill Peter Griffin in fucking... Like, it's so stupid. Why did they ever think that was a good idea? Like, I'm sure it made them a bunch of money to put the Ninja Turtles in the game, but it was stupid. I hate it.
that won't be a thing in Black Ops 7. They just said they want it to feel more authentic to Call of Duty and its setting. That would make you think, in this game we are only going to be seeing skins that are of a future futuristic design and realistic to the future the Black Ops 7 universe is set in, at least anyway. We have already seen some of the skins in this game. This one right here, Ted, you can argue whether or not you think this is realistic to a modern shooter. I mean, it is a robot, so you could get away with that. From the outside, you could see why a lot of people would be excited about this. It would make you believe we are no longer going to be getting stupid looking...
I'm not gonna lie, they still kind of look like shit though. Like, why do we always have to do the futurism stuff?
Operator skins in Black Ops 7. It will go back to some sense of realism, but I'm not entirely sure that's the actual reason BO6 skins are not carrying forward, and I'm not really convinced it's necessarily that good of a thing either, for two reasons. One, looking at these couple of skins we've seen already, I just have a feeling you are still going to be getting crazy looking skins in the game. Okay, maybe it's not something as stupid as a clown, but still, if I come up against this operator in MP, there's no realism there. I'm not sure how this is authentic to COD, but more so, Treyarch not having to make skins carry forward from Black Ops 6 to Black Ops 7 is just easier for them, it's less for them to do, so it's a no-brainer. And two, think about it. If you were able to use your Black Ops 6 skins in Black Ops 7, then there would be less of a reason for you to buy any new skins in BO7, because you've already got a load of cool ones that have carried forward into the game anyway. But if you now...
I don't have any skins. I think I got one for free, and that's the one that I've been using.
Use any of your Black Ops 6 skins
in Black Ops 6.
Black Ops 7, then there's more of a reason for you to now have to buy new ones. Surely this is a win-win for Treyarch and Activision. They've pleased a lot of people because you're not going to be seeing the crazy Black Ops 6 skins in the game, and it gives Black Ops 7 players a reason to purchase new skins because none of the ones you've already brought have carried forward. In my opinion,
I still, to this day, do not understand why people buy skins on Call of Duty in the first place. You don't see your character over half the time.
and from a business
Like
point of view,
75% of the time, you're not seeing your character. And if you're really good at the game and you don't die, that's 95% of the time.
this move is a no-brainer, but for the reasons I've just explained, I'm not entirely convinced they are being sincere with their reasoning, because if we end up just getting ridiculous looking skins a month or two after the game comes out, then everybody's being shafted. I have also seen people that are angry at this because they've purchased skins in Black Ops 6 that they are now not going to be able to use. I'm not sure if the developers ever said BO6 skins would carry forward into the next game. They may have said that at one point, I don't know. If they did, then I can totally understand that complaint. But if they didn't, well, it's not something you should have expected anyway, because carry forwards have just never been a thing in COD when it comes to operator or weapon skins. And the broader picture here is the fact that they are seemingly listening to the community. Whether or not they are being genuine in their explanation, they do know that it's a complaint, and they have at least addressed it. Let's take a look at what else they said in this post though. Cheating ruins matches, and we know how frustrating it is. In Black Ops 6, we've made solid progress, shutting down cheat makers faster, reducing response times, and cleaning up leaderboards. For Black Ops 7, we're going further. As we've previously detailed about our recent progress report, starting November 14th, PC players will need to enable Secure Bot and TPM 2.0 on PC, giving us stronger tools to block cheats at the system level. And they finish by saying, in Black Ops 7, bundles and items will be crafted to fit the Black Ops identity. We hear the feedback. We need to deliver a better balance towards the immersive core Call of Duty experience. A ton of feedback has already gone into Black Ops 7, and in the coming weeks you'll hear much more directly from Treyarch. They've done all of this, they're listening to the community on all of this feedback, but the one thing they haven't addressed still is score-based matchmaking, and putting an end to disbanding lobbies. Score-based matchmaking has for ages now been the most controversial topic, not just for COD, a lot of games these days, that never, ever, even in this feedback post, gets addressed for some reason. It's obvious they don't want to get rid of it, but an explanation as to why they believe it works and it's the way to go forward would probably help, but they refuse to do it. And if they can't do it in this post, then I think you've just got to totally forget about that. You've either got to put up with it and play the game how it is, or move on to something else. Even though the current Activision leadership won't say...
I wish we would just go back to lobbies that we would stay in until the other person leaves. Like, it's that simple. That's just what I want to go back to at this point, bro.
I honestly think Battlefield 6 is one of the best things that's happened this year. Is it a coincidence that BF6 has been extremely successful? You look at the pre-orders. Is it a coincidence that Battlefield removed Tac Sprint and Call of Duty has? in the exact same year? It might be. Or, at the same time, Treyarch might have got a whisper back in the game's early development that Battlefield 6 wasn't going to have tac sprint and thought they'd go down the same path. I'm not saying they've changed it because of the reveal, there wouldn't have been time, but it's definitely a strange coincidence. I don't know, man. On one hand, I want to believe Black Ops 7 is going to be good. I'm excited for the zombies multiplayer. I usually would be because Black Ops 2 is my favourite Call of Duty ever, but these days that means nothing. I think we're just going to have to wait to play the beta to find out for ourselves. But judging by the reaction on the trailer, a lot of people have already made up their minds. So there we go. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. As always, hopefully you've enjoyed the video. If you have, drop a like rating. Make sure you are subscribed to stay up to date with the latest content on the channel, and we'll see you.
I'm not gonna lie. By the
video.
time this video, or by the time this game comes out, I'm probably just gonna be obsessed playing Skate all day, every day. If not that, Marvel Rivals. Like at this point, I get hyper fixated on certain games, and I don't know if I'm going back to COD. Like, sure, I'll continue my camo grind at some point on Black Ops 6, but who the fuck knows? Anyways, chat, if you enjoyed the video, go subscribe to Black Ops Amazing. Like and subscribe. I'll see y'all later.